Oh, hey, mateys. I thought I was live, but it took me, what, 3 minutes finally. Oh, I don't know how many bars I have right now. It's pretty low, looks like. Might be two. And I keep getting pop ups that get in the way of the chat. But thank you for coming aboard. Even if I'm lagging, whatever. RB on the wayside. Hi, little bit crazy 84. Ahoy, mateys. Uh, Weekend RVing. Ahoy, Lassie Millie. I'm glad you came in. Uh, I don't know how this is going to go. I've been having a real problem with signal strength, and Streamyard's been kind of weird today. I mean, I had 5 bars. I certainly don't have 5 bars right now, but I had 5 bars at noon today, and everything worked fine before I left the cottage. And when I set up and I had 5 bars at Compass Coach in Cedar Springs, it was a fiasco, if you will. Thank you, RV on the wayside. I'm good. I'm glad to hear that. I am just doing the best I can. It's all we can do, right? It's almost like that Moody Blues song, "In Search of the Lost Chord." But when we are RVers, YouTubers, we are in search of the lost Wi-Fi signal. That's what it seems. We got to find a good Wi-Fi signal. And I actually do not have a very good one right now. RV on the Wayside, yes. In Search of the Lost Chord was one of my favorites. Actually, all of the Moody Blue albums are my favorites. You know, listen, hear the sound, the child awakes. Wander all around, the child awakes. Never mind. I could do all the Moody Blues songs to a certain extent, you know. RV on the Wayside, thank you. Oh, and now that you're here, are you coming on in 24 minutes? Or is someone else coming on, like uh, the Art of RV? I know I'm after Hippie, and this right now it's kind of going good. Um, I know it's kind of early yet, even, but is someone coming after me? Is it you, or is it Mark and Carrie? Weekend RVing. Ahoy, Melly. I'm so glad you're here. Things are going a little bit better, even though I've only got like 2 bars. Are you kidding me? But at least it's working. RV on the Wayside. First time I was ready in time to come on here. I'm the permanent. Okay. Well, thank you, RV on the Wayside. I will put that in my brain, and Gus can just go fuss, right? Don't get me wrong. We all love Mark and Carrie and Gus on the art of RVing. So wherever they are, we'll be happy. But elbow bumps. Yeah, okay, RV on the Wayside. Elbow bump. Here you go. Elbow bump. This is hilarious. All right. Sonia was going to be out here with me, and she chickened out. I don't know why. What a crazy day it's been. But we did get a lot accomplished. Dennis got new tires on his little Ford Focus that I was actually able to. I got some tires as scrap, but they were good tires. Well, I gave them to Dennis, and now he's got good tires on his little Ford Focus for the winter time. That's all good. It's all good. All right. Let's see here. We got. I don't know. We got 4 people in the house. Yay! And now we know who follows me, so that's good. So we got 2 things accomplished, or 2 things accomplished. Somebody please say something, even if it's bad, wrong, or otherwise. It's starting to cool down. This will probably be the last time that I will be able to broadcast without a shirt on until I get down south. Aw. Thank you, Millie. Thank you, Millie. Okay, RV on the wayside. Jody and I helped 2 ladies broke down the highway. Now, that's important. I'm trying to carry enough tools. Millie. Okay, yes, you are saying something. RV, we ended up buying the new set of 4 tires as she was living in her car. Okay. Oh, wow. Now that's freaking paying it forward. RV on the wayside. And that's exactly what I was about to talk to or approach that subject. We are all here together, even though we're miles apart. But if I find you on the wayside, on the side of the highway, it don't matter if you're here or not. I'm going to pull over and see if I can help you or not. Weekend RVing is about disappointing when you sort so many, but yeah, I think you're talking about watching everybody's channels. I hear you. I hear you, Millie. It's very hard to keep up. It'd probably be easier to keep up in person. Exactly, Weekend. At least we know who are real. Yes, I totally agree with that. Okay, so I'm at about 850 subscribers. I keep kind of sliding up and down. But I've got at least 20 to 30 regulars that come in every day, including you, Millie, and Blue Wave Odyssey, and James Catanese, Frederick Heron. I mean, I got a lot of faithful people who come and watch what this old crazy pirate's trying to do. Ahoy, Blue Wave Odyssey. Welcome aboard. I'm just trying to fill in. I'm just doing the fill-in shoe. I didn't know that I mistyped. But the title says, The Dr. Fill-In Shoe. Well, guess what? I'm not wearing any shoes. And I don't know why came out that way. I don't know. A W and an E, I guess, are right close together, right next to each other. So it was a mistype. Well, ahoy, Cindy. Ahoy, Bob. Welcome aboard. This is a fantastic community. Fantastic. I'll give you an update. My patient, Holly, she is getting so freaking nervous about making sure that she's got everything together to put in the motorhome. And it's like, I keep telling her, stop stressing. Stop stressing. It'll all be fine. Lively Gypsy Child, welcome aboard, Lassie. Oh, thank you, Millie. Anyways, Holly keeps stressing out, and I'm like, stop. If you forget something and we're 200 miles away from the house and you go, oh my God, I forgot this. So what? So what? Did you really need it? Or do we got to stop at Goodwill or a thrift store or Walmart, whatever it was that you absolutely think you have to have? We'll take care of it then. Don't worry about what you forgot. You know, you don't have to worry about leaving the coffee pot on, because when I walk out the door and I'm getting ready to lock the cottage up, the very last thing I'm going to do is hit the circuit breaker, the main circuit breaker, and there will be no electricity to the cottage. And I will already have done the gas meter, because I know how to do that. The hot water, the water tank to make hot water, that will be drained. The toilet will have a little bit of antifreeze in it, as well as the kitchen sink and the bathroom sink. And we should be good to go. And if not, it's in God's hands. If we come back in April and a pipe froze for some other reason or whatever, we'll deal with it at the time. Stop stressing. There is no good thing that comes out of worry or stress. You know, and if you have that, put it in God's hands. Lily, yes. The original date was supposed to be a week from tomorrow, which is Sunday, October 4th. It kind of looks like, because of I can't get a date with the Secretary of State. Her name is Jocelyn, and she's a fair lassie. Trying to get all the legal beagle crap set up, because I don't want to come back up here in December, which is my birthday. The license plates expire, insurance, all of that crap. And Holly, my patient, her birthday is also in December. We really do not want to come back up here to Michigan in December. The heck with that. So we may have to be delayed. We're hoping that October 5th, I think that's a Monday. Yes. Monday, October 5th, we can get everything situated at the Secretary of State and whatever. Welcome aboard, Tina. I'm glad you're here. Tina, it's all working. I don't know why. It's all working great. In fact, if I wanted to now, I could even do a live stream on the crazy stupid phone. I mean the smartphone. I tested it. It works. What? Why was it such a problem today at noon? I don't know. Tina. Only because of such and such. I will repeat it, sweetheart. It has to do with the Secretary of State. I don't plan on being here in December when my plates expire. I need a new driver's license. Holly needs her state ID. You know, do I want to come up from Georgia at the end of November and drive up here to Michigan to do all this legal beagle crap? No, I do not. No. So I've asked them, I've sent them an email 2 weeks ago. I finally found a way to contact my sweetheart, the Secretary of State, Jocelyn, I can't remember her last name. And she said she'd get back to me. She was reviewing my email and she would get back to me. That was 2 weeks ago. Nothing. And every time I try to make an appointment, they say, well, come back at 8 o'clock or come back at noon. So I do that. And they say, oh, we got 3 appointments available. And I type in my information and say, oh, come back at 8 or 12 tomorrow. Pretty much impossible. Legally, I'm actually to that point. I'm thinking I'm just going to back Bessie and Debbie, who is now called Dippy. I'm going to back them up to the fence. You know, where Synchronicity is parked right now, I'm just going to back them up to the fence and say, there. And maybe I put a note on the windshield saying, Dear Township, I cannot plate these. They are insured. Because of the COVID-19 virus, I cannot get an appointment. And guess what? I won't be back till April. I mean, I may just do that. Because according to the township rules, any vehicle on your property must be running, must be plated, must be insured, and it also has to be in your name. Whoever lives here, like me, Holly, those vehicles have to be. Now, if Don wanted to leave a vehicle here, that would break the rules. Break the rules. This township is pissing me off. How about that?
Hypocritical.
They're very hypocritical. And I've caught them in lies. And Don, Sensei Don, he's caught them in lies too. All right. Okay. Yes, legally, that would be a good idea. However, I've had so many interactions with the township, they already have my phone number in speed dial. Yeah, maybe not.
They know you by name.
They do know me by name, as Don just said. Yeah, they know who Captain Jack Scrapper is. And none of this would happen except for there's one neighbor who, for whatever reason, is jealous of me or hates me.
Christmas card list.
Yeah. Christmas card list. Thank you, Frederick. If it wasn't for that factor, um,
Yeah, no problem.
I probably wouldn't have any problem at all. I mean, I probably am going to have to put up a sign next week. Please do not drop off any more scrap metal because I won't be here back. I won't be here until April. But if people come over and drop off scrap metal and it starts overflowing, well, guess what? The one neighbor who hates me down to my bones for whatever reason, I don't know. And those people need to understand that they can look him up on the internet. Anyways, I'm not here. How can I take care of a violation if I'm not here? You know, I'm in. Let's say in January, I'm going to be in Arizona, and I'm not coming back up here to Michigan. At least this is my goal until April, the very first week of April. All right. I'm gonna say right now, thank you all for your support and being here. Let's see. I got to X out of that. I'm getting a couple pop-ups. I know somebody's wrenching here. Yes, Tina, my birthday is in December. That might work, but they say that they need to take my picture, and I don't think they'll do that with a kiosk. I could be wrong. Lee, let's see what you're saying, honey. Yeah, good question. I mean, everything's insured, but not everything is plated, if you will. Debbie, who is now known as Serendipity, she's not plated yet. She is insured. Bessie is still insured. I do have to renew insurance for Sinky, which I'll do next Friday. But if they will not let us renew our driver's license, state identification, blah, 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 well, I don't know. It may come down to the point where in December I may say to the state of Arizona, I need to become a resident of the state of Arizona. So I don't know. I know that Buckeye Kitty would probably say, "Here, you live at my address," or whatever. And there's some other folks out there who say, "Here's your new address," even though, you know, kind of a lie, if you will. I don't know.
Well, Jack, we gotta go chase a squirrel.
All right. Thank you, Don. Go chase the squirrel.
Okay.
All right. It's all in God's hands, of course. All right. We got well, Tina. Are you talking about Arizona or are you talking about Michigan? I went to the Sparta Secretary of State and they're like, "Do you have an appointment?" I said, "No." They said, "Well, you got to make an appointment online or whatever." It's like, okay, so when I try to make an appointment online, whatever. I just get blown away. Oh, come back at 8 a.m. So I go back at 8 a.m. Try to make an appointment. Boom. Sorry, all the appointments are taken. Now come back at noon, 12. So I do that. Same answer. And this has been going on for over 2 weeks now. I can't seem to get a date with Jocelyn. I can't get a date with the Secretary of State. And I guess she's got better boyfriends. I'm certainly not one of them. All right. Thank you all for joining here. I would love it. I know that somebody in here, I think Tina's a Blue Wrench. I hope she is. Or whoever. RV on the Wayside is right now coming on. If you would mind, post a link. Post a link for RV on the Wayside. And I'm so glad that you joined me. And I'm saying, Millie, better boyfriend. Yeah, all right. Yeah, Jocelyn. She's probably got a lot richer boyfriends than me. Thank you, Lily. Thank you, Weekend RV. All right, this is Captain Jack Scrapper. If somebody wants to post a link to RV on the Wayside, I'll love it. But in the meanwhile, fair winds and smiles. And may God bless. See you on the flip. End broadcast. End the broadcast.